What's going on, guys? Hope everybody's out there staying high speed and motivated, accomplishing their goals, whatever they may be. Today, I'm going to be giving you my honest feedback on a very comprehensive and complete supplement, AG1. You guys know I like to do the occasional review video for products that I think you guys may or may not be interested in, products that I think you'd probably be looking at if you're interested in the content that is given to you within the realms of this channel. AG1 reached out to me and asked me if they were to send me out a complete package of their supplement, if I'd be willing to give it a try for long enough to be able to give an actual review on my thoughts on the supplement, if it actually works and does what it's supposed to do or not. And I've actually seen AG1 around before, and I've always kind of wanted to try it out for myself. So when they reached out and asked me if I'd want to try it and give it a review, I was like, yeah, no problem. I'll definitely do that. All right, guys, got my first batch of AG1 here. AG1 is comprehensive and convenient daily nutrition with 75 vitamins, minerals, and whole food source ingredients made for just about everybody. Let's see how it tastes. You get it in a bulk bag. You're supposed to take it once you open it and put it into this refrigerator tin, which I have obviously already done. And it comes with a really hefty scooper. You can see the consistency. Very powdery, which tells me it's going to be extremely mixable. All right, so let's find out. I'm going to go ahead and mix my first drink here. You also get this really cool shaker bottle. We're just going to mix this up with some old-fashioned tap water. And I'm going to go with about 8 ounces just so I can make sure I actually get the flavor in there, right? Don't want to mix it with too much water, then it will just be too watered down. Sticking it right in there. All right, moment of truth. Cheers. Yeah, I'd say that's pretty good. Not too bad. Not really chalky or anything like that, like you would normally expect from something like this. It's got like a little bit of a lemony taste, maybe. Definitely know you're taking like a lot of vitamins. You can taste that, but it goes down really easy. It's not bad at all. Actually quite pleasant. No issues there. It goes down nice and easy, and that was just with tap water. So I'll go ahead and give you that one, AG1. Your product tastes pretty good. So at this point, I've actually been taking it every morning for the last couple weeks. When I first got this, I expected it to just kind of taste gross and didn't expect to see much of a difference from its use. But honestly, guys, after the last couple weeks of drinking this every single morning, I've been pleasantly surprised with the results. Just got done with a run. Oh, it's the spot, man. I'm telling you, this stuff's good. They recommend that you drink your AG1 in the mornings on an empty stomach, so that's what I've been doing. And I've noticed two big changes after taking this for 2 weeks straight. First big thing I would say is that I've noticed a change in my energy levels, definitely more energy, not only within the first 30 minutes of taking this, but sustained throughout the entire day. I also feel like my mood's been a lot better and my stress levels have been a lot lower than they typically are. And I could only attribute that to drinking AG1 every morning. And number two, I definitely want to say that I have noticed a pretty significant difference in my performance when I work out. Here recently, I've been running a training program that really focuses on building muscle mass. It's still a hybrid program. I'm still out there running a lot, but I spend a lot more time in the gym than I would normally. I don't know if you guys can tell, but we're getting there, okay? Still got a couple more months. But I've noticed, guys, after drinking this AG1 for the last couple weeks, I seem to have a lot more energy going into the gym throughout my time actually working out, and my recovery seems to be a lot better. Those are things that I'm always paying attention to. I can definitely tell when there's been a shift in those things, especially since, let's just say it, I'm not necessarily a spring chicken anymore. So those sorts of things, if I'm not seeing full potential with my performance, I definitely notice it. But that goes both ways. If I see any sort of increased sustainment or just improvement in my performance overall, I notice that very much as well. I'm the kind of guy where I really do try to pay attention to my nutrition. I'm definitely not perfect, but I would say I get a pretty healthy amount of vegetables throughout the day. I try to at least get 1 or 2 servings in of vegetables throughout the day. There are definitely some days, though, where I don't eat any vegetables at all. Now, I know I could do a lot better with my nutrition, but sometimes it's just, you know, when it comes down to time, if I'm willing or not willing to cook, if I'm TDY and away from home and I don't have the wife there to take care of me, things like that. I try to find ways to fill in the gaps. Usually I'll take like a multivitamin or something like that, but even those sorts of things just quite aren't enough to really be able to maximize your full potential, really make sure that you're hitting those nutritional benchmarks in the way that you should, especially if you're looking for a boost in your performance, right? And so AG1 seems to have really helped me fill in those gaps. Every time I slam this AG1 in the morning, I feel like I have already achieved something with my nutritional balance throughout the day, every day. And I don't just feel like that mentally, but I feel like that physically as well. But Athletic Greens is not just a vegetable replacement. It's not like a greens powder or anything like that. This is like a comprehensive, holistic supplement that's really supposed to fill in the gaps and replace all those little things, the vitamins, the minerals, the probiotics, all those things that you might be taking multiple pills for. This is everything in one. Honestly, guys, that's pretty cool, because if you're like me and you're somebody who does have a cabinet full of different supplements to make sure that they're hitting their nutritional goals appropriately, it can be kind of annoying sometimes to just be opening all those different containers, taking all those pills, and honestly, it's like really expensive to go and buy all those things separately. So something like this, AG1, where it's like something that combines all those things together so you only have to take one scoop, is pretty awesome. Now, I haven't shared this with you guys yet, but I'm actually going through certification to become a certified nutrition coach. As I've been going through that, I have learned the importance of gut health. And it's really true, guys. Gut health is a huge factor when you're talking about overall well-being. Gut health can affect your mood, your skin, your brain function. All sorts of things are linked to your gut. That's why you may or may not have heard this before, but a lot of nutritionists will say the gut is like a second brain. And I've said this is a lot more than just a greens powder. It's got prebiotics, probiotics. If you're not sure what those are, you can think of probiotics are actually the good bacteria that you should have in your gut. And prebiotics are kind of like a fertilizer for your gut microbiome. It's kind of like the fertilizer that helps the environment inside your gut. There's a whole bunch of herbs that they put in here, mushrooms in here. Those are going to help with stress hormone regulation and body function, helps to stave off fatigue and supports sustained energy throughout the day. There's just tons of good stuff in here, and honestly, guys, I don't think there's really any way that I could make sure that I was getting this much good nutrition with a daily diet. And even if I tried, I bet it would be super expensive and super daunting to do so. I actually had a conversation with a representative from AG1 about this product because I was a little more interested in how they source everything and what sort of testing they do to make sure that this is actually legit ingredients. And that was actually one of the most impressive aspects of this product and the company itself to me. The company actually goes through a ton of time with resourcing, testing to make sure that all the ingredients that go into AG1 are of the best quality they possibly can be. And I know, guys, that sounds like I'm just saying a line from a script or something like that, but I'm really not. That really is the case. These guys put a lot of effort into making sure that they get this right. I would definitely advise that you go check it out yourself, and I think you're going to be pretty impressed. You'll be able to see what I'm talking about. I'll put a link in the description. Definitely think you should go check it out after this, and you'll see what I'm talking about there. It's pretty impressive. I'm going to go ahead and thank AG1 for the opportunity to review this and sending me out so much of their product, because it's going to set me up for the next 2 months or so. And to be honest, guys, I'm probably just going to keep taking it after that. So AG1 has definitely obtained the Gritty Soldier stamp of approval. Just so you guys are tracking, I get hit up a lot from a lot of different companies to do reviews just like this. And a lot of those companies their products just don't make the cut onto this channel because I don't think that they are good enough to give to you guys or recommend to you guys as things that you should be looking into yourselves. So if I do reviews, they're typically good because I don't even want to waste your time unless I think the product is good and it's something that you would be interested in, would be good for you in your lives. So just so you're tracking, I wanted to put that out there for you guys. So I really do hope that review is useful to you guys. Besides that, continue making it your mission to exceed the standard, and I will see you on the next one.